Hey guys, welcome to the last episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed the series so far. Without further ado, let's close it out and we'll package our game and show you how to send it to your friends. Hope you enjoy. Okay guys, so I've also bought these weapons from the marketplace and I added them to my map. Unfortunately, I can't give these to you. You do have to buy them from the marketplace. Last thing I wanted to do is add this red effect on the screen. So basically, if you get shot enough times or your health drops low enough, it'll give you this sort of red effect like you're hurt. And basically, the more hurt you get, the more the red effect goes up. So notice that now that I've almost drowned in the water, the red effect is very, very harsh on my screen. And I'm going to show you how to add this in this video, and then we'll go ahead and package it, and then you can send the game to your friends and play online with your friends. Okay guys, so inside of our BR character, if we go to the functions list and look at on-rep health, we're going to do some modification to the player's camera. Inside of the camera, you can set stuff like the post-process amount, and so we're going to do that all inside of there. The first thing I'm going to do is set up the post-processing to give us a bloody look on the screen. This is pretty easy to achieve, and we're going to start by going to the global and go to offset, and then we're going to just make the R 0.05. This will just add a red tint to the screen. The next thing that we're going to do is when you're on low health, I think it looks cool to add some chromatic aberration. So if we go to the lens section and we go to chromatic aberration and set the intensity to 3, and I'm also going to add a vignette to the screen, which we can do by going to image effects and setting the vignette intensity to be 0.75. If we actually go into the game, we'll be able to see what this looks like. So hit play and you can see this is what it's going to look like when we're almost dead in the game. Now obviously we don't want it to show that unless we're on low health. So what you want to do is go to post-process blend weight and set that to be 0. Now, how do we modify this post-process blend weight when we get hurt? That's the question. And the answer is we can do it inside of on-rep health. So we're going to double click on on-rep health to open it up. And we're going to make sure we are locally controlled because we don't care about anyone else's blood on their screen. It's just a local effect. So we're going to use a branch to make sure it's our player that we're doing that to. And then what we can do is we're going to get the health and we're going to check if the player's health is less than or equal to 50. And you'll see where we're going with this in a second. So if it's less than or equal to 50, then we're going to use a branch. We only want the effect to actually set in when the player has less than 50 health. So what we're going to do is if it is less than 50, we're going to take your health and we're going to divide it by 50. So divide by 50. And once we've done that, we're going to take 1 away from that value and then we're going to feed that into an abs. And what this will give us is a value from 0 to 1 depending on how hurt we are. And what we can then do is hold control, drag the camera in, and we're going to say set post-process blend weight. And we are just going to set it to be that value. Now, if our health is above 50, what we are going to do is we're going to take the post-process blend weight, and what we're going to do is just set it to be 0 so that we can't see that hurt effect. And now when we get hurt in game, our screen will look bloody as if we're hurt. Okay guys, so I'm here in game and I've made my health get low, and you can see that the lower my health gets, the more hurt that I look in the game as the player. So this is just a nice effect to give a bit of feedback and let you know as the player that you've actually taken damage and you're on lower health, rather than just having the health bar there. I think it's a nice little addition to the game. And at this point we can actually now package the game up to distribute it to friends. Now we're here inside of the first person BP map, but if you did go ahead and make your own custom map with those landscapes like I showed you, what you'll want to do is go to project settings, go to maps and modes, and make sure that under game default map, or sorry, not game default map, we want to change our matchmaking system. So under our game instance, open that up, and instead of loading up the first person example map, you'll need to type in the name of your new fancy map with the landscape in it and stuff like that. And that's the only change you'll need to make. However, I'm just going to package my game with the demo level in it. I can't really be bothered making a cool landscape map, so we'll just keep this one for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to File, Package Project, Windows, and click on Windows 64-bit. From here, I've navigated to my desktop. I'm going to make a new folder, and I'm going to call this Battle Royale Game. And we're going to go ahead and just select that as the folder. And if we click on Show Output Log, this will actually show us what is happening during the packaging process. So if something does go wrong, you'll see some red text pop up telling you that something bad has happened. Okay guys, once your build is done, it will say Build Complete in the console, and you can then go into your desktop and you'll find the Battle Royale Game folder. Open that up, go to Windows Note Editor, and there is our game. You can double click on that to run our game. And all you need to do is, if you want to share this with a friend, you just send them the Battle Royale Game folder, and then they simply just open up the application as well. If you want to play in a match together, simply start a game, wait till you've actually started the game and it says waiting for players, and then once your friend clicks find game, they will find your game, or you can do it the other way around, it doesn't matter, and then you will actually start a game. So that's pretty much it, guys. That is the start to end process of making a Battle Royale game. Thank you for taking part in my Udemy course. I hope you've enjoyed it, and all the best going on to further build your Battle Royale game out. I'll see you later.